If you've got a 360 camera, maybe something like an Insta360 X4, there's loads of creative shots you can get when you're out driving. Make sure you stay safe and obey any driving laws, and never ever put your safety or the safety of other people or property at risk. You shouldn't discount the simple, humble tripod shot, because when you combine it with a 360 camera, you can actually reframe the shot as you drive by. To make this easier, I suggest you fit a quick release camera plate to the bottom of your 360 camera. Now you can just drive by and not do any reframing, or you can add some keyframes or tracking and reframe the shot as you drive by to create a nice panning shot. The next shot I call the drive over. We're just going to put the 360 camera on the floor and then we're going to drive the car directly over it. If you're going to do this, make sure that obviously you don't drive over it with the wheels, and also make sure that the camera is low enough down so it doesn't come into contact with anything under the car and damage the car or the camera. I'm not going to put it straight on the floor here. I'm just going to put it on a little bit of tissue. I don't want that lens that's touching the floor to get completely scratched up. Right, let's go drive over this. This next one's a bit of an experiment, so I'm just going to get on my roof. What I've done is I've got one of these super clamps attached securely to the roof rack here, and then I'm just screwing in one of these short selfie sticks, making sure that's nice and secure there. I'm going to grab the 360 camera and screw it on to the selfie stick. We're going to try and get a third person car shot. The next creative shot idea is kind of like having 3 bonus shots. You're going to want to attach your 360 camera securely to your windscreen like this. This is a suction mount, or securely attach it to the dash. You can reframe the shot to look at you while you're driving, or you can reframe the shot to look forward at the road, or you can use this split the difference effect where you actually show both perspectives at the same time. The gear stick shot is up next. This is a super simple shot. All I'm going to do is throw this down into this cup holder here, hit record. It's the nice thing about 360 cameras, you don't have to be too precious with the framing. And then we'll just drive as normal and we'll get some shots of the gear stick shifting. Attach your 360 camera to your back window, or maybe the passenger side back window, and then you can use it to film yourself driving. I call this the backseat driver. It's absolutely beautiful out here and I'm so grateful I get to do this. Any gear or accessories I'm talking about in this video will also be linked in the video's description. Another way to film yourself driving is to either put your 360 camera on a triple suction mount on your bonnet, or in this case, I'm using a super clamp on the bull bar and I'm using this shorter selfie stick. And we're just going to attach the 360 camera to this selfie stick, extend the selfie stick out, and there we've got the rig. The wheel cam is the next shot, and to be honest, this is a bit sketchy. Normally, let me just show you what's going on. You'd never use a single suction cup mount on the outside of a car. Ideally, you'd use a triple suction cup mount, but this is the only one I've got. I fitted that to one of the shorter selfie sticks, and then we're going to get a shot of the wheel moving. Please don't do this. Make sure you use a triple suction cup and also a safety tether. And as always, stay safe. Don't do this on an actual road. This video is not sponsored by Insta360, but this channel is supported by people just like you. Whenever you buy one of my digital products, such as my 52 Laws of Video ebook, I'll put a link to it in the description, and thanks in advance for your support. The POV or point of view driving shot is what we're doing next. You can either put your camera in your mouth, but I'd highly recommend you getting one of these mouth mounts. It makes it so much more comfortable. Then just hit record and film yourself driving. For the final shot, grab yourself one of these 3-meter selfie sticks, and on the bottom fit a tripod quick release plate. Make sure it's nice and tight. Fit the plate onto a tripod. Attach your 360 camera to the top of the selfie stick. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then just hit record on your camera and extend the selfie stick up. You're definitely not going to want to do this shot if there's any wind at all, because this can become quite unstable. Make sure it's not going to fall over and damage anyone or anything. I call this shot the fake drone drive-by. You can film the shot and then just reframe it any way you want when you edit your footage. There's so much more you can do with a 360 camera. You're definitely going to want to watch this video next so you don't miss out on any more tips. I'm Jason Roberts. Please subscribe and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.